My client Krystal was able to transform her booty in just 3 weeks simply because she did exercises that were specific for her glute shape and body goals. And today I'm going to be talking about how you can build your booty by knowing your glute shape. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Deidre Statuto. I am a certified glute specialist and a passionate booty lover. I've been passionate about growing my glutes for 8 years. I've been certified for 3. And so today we're going to be talking about how I helped my client Krystal transform her glutes in just 3 weeks. Now I want to mention that transformations vary. Everybody's body shape is different. I really want to emphasize that. And so while my client had a transformation in just 3 weeks, I'm also going to be talking about how my client Anna had a transformation within 2 months. Also, the understanding that when it comes to real transformations, really seeing your body change, they're not going to happen overnight. And so I want to actually do away with that notion. So if you're someone who's looking to grow your booty within 2 weeks, and think that you're gonna grow inches off your glutes, I'm here to tell you that is not the case. If anybody promises you that, just actually let them know in the comments you're a liar and you should be blasting them out, because there's no way that anyone's going to grow their glutes maximally within 2 to 3 weeks. Their glutes will, things will transform within their body. And the reality is everybody is different. But what I really want to emphasize is the fact that everyone's body is different. That's what I really want to emphasize. And so when it comes to transformation, you'll see my clients that I'm talking about here today and their transformation, knowing that it's possible for you, depending on your body, genetics, I don't even want to say experience, because for me, I've seen transformations within the last 3 months of my glutes, simply because I've been really zeroing in on the exercises that I need to train for my glutes. And so you can see a transformation right in a short amount of time, but to really get the body you want is going to take time depending on your body goals. So I wouldn't say don't try, because before you know it, the transformation is going to happen. And maybe you have already been working out your glutes for some time now and you're really not seeing the changes that you want to see. It happens. It's that way. I was just reading an article that Brett Contreras, who is the glute guy in glute training, he's pretty much like the godfather of glute training. And so he talked about how much growth does actually happen within a short span of time. Within 9 weeks, someone can grow their glutes between 10 to 20%. So we're talking about out of 100. And so what that basically tells us is that, yes, you will see a transformation like you'll see my client Krystal that we'll talk about, and like you'll see in my client Anna. Don't be hard on yourself when you're not seeing the results you want. Trust me, that was especially the case for me, especially with me being a tall girl. I feel like for tall women, it takes us longer to build muscles. We do have long muscle fibers, right? Obviously, our body is taller. That's why it's important to know your glute shape so that way you can see results faster. If you're doing exercises that are opposite of your glute shape, right, you're not going to see the results you want. And so that's pretty much the premise of my video today. And so if you saw my last video, we talked about how knowing your booty shape will help you get results faster when it comes to growing your glutes, simply because you'll know exactly what areas to hit. I basically break down all the different glute shapes that there are and what exercises you need to do specifically to help your peach become rounder, nicer, fuller. Whatever you are looking for in terms of growing your glutes, you're going to find the exercises that you need to do based on your glute shape. And thank you to the women who have already commented, saw the video, subscribed, and downloaded the guide to the video. I appreciate you. I thoroughly enjoyed reading your comments. And if you're here right now, just save yourself some time, subscribe, so that way you can know when more videos are going to be coming up. So make sure you download the guide that I have created, talking all about the different glute shapes, how you can identify your glute shape, and what exercises you need to do. There's also step-by-step tutorial videos that go with each exercises. And so if you want that guide, go ahead and look in the description. You're gonna find the link there. You're just gonna go ahead and put your information in, and on the next page, you'll get the glute guide. So make sure you go ahead and download that so that way you have it. When I show you my clients, I want you to know that there's women just like me and you with real results. And I'm gonna break down how their glute shape and the exercises that I picked for them really play the role in getting them the results that you are going to see. Let's take a look at my client Krystal, 26 years old, who came to me wanting to get in shape for her birthday. Once she became my client, I had her send her progress pictures to me, and that's where I go in, take a look at your body shape, body structure, and I determine what exercises do we need to do in order to reach your body goal. And so I go ahead, I create a customized plan for each of my clients. And so Krystal goals was to snatch her waist, just tone her body overall, and give her that snatched appearance that she wants. Now, when Krystal first came to me and she saw the exercises that I picked for her, she was a little weary of the exercise selection, especially when it came to the lower body exercises, simply because she did not want her butt to get too big. And let me know, are you someone who doesn't want their butt to get too big? Are you feeling like you already have a big butt and like, the last thing I want to do is actually make my butt bigger? I want to actually make it smaller. Let me know in the comments below. We're going to have a chat about that. Although you may want your legs and your body to get smaller, still doing glute exercises and knowing your glute shape will help you achieve that goal. You don't necessarily have to be doing exercises that will grow your lower body, but you essentially do want to tone the area up because essentially it is still a big area. No matter what, with muscle building, with strength training, especially the exercises that I pick, you can essentially still tone your legs, making your legs look more defined and toned in general. This is why it's important to know your glute shape, because you'll know exactly what exercises you need to be doing in order to fix the areas that you want to fix and not touch the areas that you don't want to touch. By knowing your glute shape, you can even reduce your backside with the right nutrition and training exercises. While Krystal's main goal was to lose belly fat, when it comes to losing belly fat, there is no specific workout plan that can make you lose belly fat, no matter what they tell you. And it actually wouldn't yield her the results that she wanted if we just focused on just losing belly fat. Krystal has a glute shape of a square. As you can see, she has a little bit of a hip dip, and then her glutes are fuller at the top and fuller at the bottom, but a little bit is missing in the middle. Naturally, Krystal already has a full shape glute area, which is why she didn't want to specifically grow her glute area. But Krystal still can benefit from toning and defining her glute area and giving it a little bit lift, so that way her glutes are perkier. And we all love some perky booties. So I went ahead and prescribed to exercises like rainbow kicks, standing lateral kicks, hip abductions, and fire hydrants to go ahead and fill in that glute medius area, which is what she needed to fill in. In order to do heavier exercises, do progressive overload, you have to train your upper body, especially when it comes to workouts like squats. Even with doing the hip thrust, you need your core to be strong in order to lift heavier weights. You need to be able to lift those heavier weights. You need to be able to have arms that can lift that heavier weight. And so it's really important that even if you're someone who is not really trying to decrease belly fat, maybe you're just specifically trying to tone up, which was my goal, you still want to work on your upper body, because your upper body, you're going to need that upper body strength in order to get stronger, in order to grow your glutes. The best way to grow your glutes is by getting stronger. You can get stronger and your body stays the same, right? That's if you keep your nutrition the same. But if you get stronger and you also eat more, you will get bigger, of course. My next client, Anna, was literally about to get a BBL. She had paid for the procedure, got the consultation with the doctor. Now listen to this, right before her surgery, she was having her last consultation with the doctor, questioning about her results. How were her results going to be? And one of the things that the doctor couldn't promise her was her results. He couldn't promise her that the results would give her the body that she was looking for. And for Anna, doing such a dangerous procedure not to get the results that you want when you're spending all this money, she had to think, like, is this actually something that I want to move forward with? And so she decided not to go through with the procedure, canceled the procedure, and that's when she came to the gym wanting to essentially focus on growing her glutes. So instead of Anna getting a BBL, she came in and decided to work with me. When I met with Anna, she was real serious about filling in her jeans. This was one of her biggest concerns. She felt that her backside was something that she really wanted to enhance. I identified what glute shape Anna was and what workouts that I needed to prescribe her in order for her to see results. Looking at Anna's glute shape, she is a V shape where her glutes and fat distribution is much more at the top, and then it gets tapered down at the bottom. Since Anna has a V shape, workouts like hip thrusts, lunges, and step-ups were gonna be the best workouts to grow the lower area of her glute region, which is what we really needed to focus on. And as you can see, Anna was loving her results, definitely taking pictures, tracking her progress in the mirror, and very, very happy with her results. Let's take a step back and look at what helped my clients reach their goals in such a short amount of time. Knowing your body structure and booty shape can truly make a difference when it comes to you reaching your goals faster. Knowing their body structure and their booty shapes played a huge role into making sure that we were picking exercises that were specific to enhancing the body parts that they wanted to enhance it, and stay away from areas that we didn't need to target. A lot of the times we go into the gyms just doing random exercises, looking at other people, saying, oh, that looks good. But in reality, you're just wasting time. If these exercises are not the exercises that you need to be doing, you could be making the matters worse. Take it from my experience. For a long time, I was doing exercises that, yes, they target my glute area, they target my booty area, and I did see some results. But had I just focused on exercises that were specifically towards my areas that I needed to target, instead of just working out the whole glute in general, I would have seen results faster. Also, when we're doing exercises that are not specific to our body type and the goals that we have, it just mean that we were just working out and we're just hoping for the best. And when it comes to real results, you don't want to just hope for the best. You want to know that what you're doing is going to work, right? That's why a lot of people get discouraged. They get unmotivated. They no longer want to show up for themselves because they're not doing exercises that are geared toward their body, where they can see the results specifically for their body type. They may be doing exercise for another whole body type, and that can be frustrating, especially if you spend 2 or 3 weeks, a month in the gym, you're not seeing the results you want. It can be very frustrating, and you will feel like a failure simply because it's like, damn, I'm doing all this work and nothing's giving. Like, is there something wrong with me? Which is what I thought for a while. Like, I thought something was wrong with me because I'm like, am I not getting this information correctly? What's going on? Why are my glutes not growing so big? Like, I'm seeing these girls grow. Obviously, you don't want to compare yourself to people, but when you are working that hard and you are putting in all the work and it's just not like adding up, a level of frustration begins to show up. That was me for a while. I was really frustrated because I'm doing the hip thrusts, I'm going heavy, everything, all those kind of things, but I just couldn't understand why my glutes weren't filling out in the areas that I wanted to fill out. Well, knowing your glute shape is very important, and more importantly is the exercise selections that we pick in order to grow your glutes. Another technique that is important when it comes to seeing your glutes grow faster and will help my clients see the results faster is nutrition. Although both ladies wanted to decrease the amount of fat that they had in their body, one thing that we did have to increase when it came to food was their protein intake. You want to make sure that you are repairing the muscles that you're going to be breaking down when it comes to strength training. When it comes to growing your glutes, you definitely want to focus on strength training exercises. When it comes to strength training, you're essentially breaking your muscles down. And so you're going to need the right nutrients in your body to repair your muscles so that they do grow stronger and bigger, hence giving you that bigger booty. Think of protein like fuel for your muscles. That's what's growing your muscles, along with adequate amount of carbs. Even though my clients wanted to drop fat, and it is known that in order to drop fat, you do need to be in a calorie deficit, I did increase their protein intake. Even though they are eating less carbs, they're essentially still building their muscles with the right nutrients, and they're not losing muscles. Their muscles are not getting smaller as they're working out and decreasing their fat. And so another thing that happens when you increase the muscles in your body, which will happen when you do eat more protein, is you are going to decrease the amount of fat that's in your body. Let's say you have 20% body fat versus muscle. If you increase the amount of protein that you have in your body, that would mean that the amount of body fat would decrease in your body, essentially because you're having more muscles. And so You would want to eat more protein because that is another way that we decrease the amount of fat, the fat that we have in our body, because essentially we're building more muscles. Like this would be, over time, you may start off with a little bit of muscle mass, right? But over time, as you eat more protein, that muscle mass will increase. And with the right training and exercises, the body fat percent will have no other choice but to decrease, given that there will be more muscle in your body. And so you definitely want to increase your protein intake. That was the case for my client, Anna and Krystal. Because they increased their protein intake, their muscles, right, their glutes were more prominent, and that's why you see them filled out more, because they're increasing their protein intake. So let's summarize what eating more protein can do for you. Eating more protein will help you build bigger and stronger muscles, which is needed for bigger glutes, and will also decrease the amount of body fat that you have in your body. If you want me to show you how I reach my protein goal for the day, let me know in the comments below. I will have no problem showing you. I can do another video on different types of proteins and how you can reach your protein goal throughout the day. Just let me know in the comments below. Also, once you find out what your glute shape is, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to know what your glute shape is and any question that you may have about your glute shape. Go ahead and download the guides, go into the next leg day knowing exactly what you need to do, exactly what exercises, not wasting any time, not choosing every damn exercise, not doing anything because you don't know what to do. And so that's it for now. During my next video, you're gonna be learning about how you can get these results too. I'll be walking you through step by step on what you need to do in order to get results just like my clients and myself, and how you can too. What exactly you need to do in order to grow your glutes faster and have the body that you want. And more importantly, how to stay consistent with your routine and nutrition. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff. Make sure you turn on that notification button so when this next video comes up, you'll be ready to watch it. Until next time, bye bye for now.